Hello, hello, hello! Welcome and well met! Welcome to the stream! Okay. Today's a drawing day. And probably I'm going to be doing landscapes probably through most of it. Need practice with that first. I have better backgrounds. If I sound a bit off, it's because I have a cough drop. It was really dry today, so my throat got dried out. So I got a cough drop. I don't really need it. I was just erring on the side of caution. So if I sound a little funky, that's why I have a cough drop in my mouth. Okay. I'm going to jump to the drawing. Yay. Okay. Water bottle put down. Let's see. What do I want to draw first? I think I'm going to go for kind of draw this before. Oop, I think I want to turn this bit down more. By this, I mean, wait. Now I can't even hear it. Okay, never mind. It can be as it was. Ooh. Ooh. I know. It's like tall. Yay. Alright. Got lines just because. Grid on. So I can see. Oh, just gives me reference points. Okay, nope. That's the blend tool. That's not what I want. Where? These. Sometimes I accidentally move these and then I can't find things. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I found it. Looking for my cloud brush here. Oop. Go another layer. That's not working. Why you no draw? I didn't really change the color. That's why I'm a dummy. Right. I just can't see it working, and I think it's not working. Good job, me. I wish I could admit that doesn't happen as often as it does. Thinking just a good warm-up. Have some clouds. They're always easy to draw. And just do like a building in the sky. That sounds kind of cool, and I did promise fantastical and whimsical drawings today, so that's what I'm going to do. To the best of my ability, at the very least. This one in between those two, make it a yellowy green. Maybe I could, It's like, ha ha ha. What should I do? I think that's, yeah, that makes it. It's not really the effect. What about this? That looks fuzzy like fur, huh? That's interesting. Well, I might want to use that to do fur. Oh, where'd it go? This one. Okay, I keep thinking this is like below the line, so I'm gonna move it there. You know, one of the things I've been thinking about doing is taking some objects that I have and just like lining them up into kind of like a city street kind of lineup, and then taking a picture, because then I'll have all the dimensions and stuff. And I can just draw over it. Should probably go all the way down. You know what? Actually, I was thinking that might be a fun way of doing cityscapes that isn't just won't endanger like how to put it, just drawing what you see completely. I'm not sure how to put it. It's like, you put your own spin on it instead of you're just sort of just making, slight adjustments to what's already there. Hello, Margaret. Hello, hello, hello. Oop, it's cut off. Eh. It's down more. See, there. Oop, I'm on the right color. Let's add more. Okay, that's as opaque as it's going to get. I have a cough drop in my mouth, so it's kind of hard for me to speak. A little bit. Let's see. Wait. Oh, that's way too small. Okay. This. Okay, that is the brush I want. It's way too small. Okay, that's better. This? Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put the grid off. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe. Why did the particle size get humongous? Okay. It's probably sliced up when I sliced it up. Thinking on it, actually. No. A bit smaller than that. Okay, there we go. Plethora of stars. All the stars. Let's see. Do red. Then it'll be. Will that stand out? Yeah, kind of. Oop. A little too thick. Let's put some green stars in. Not really noticeable, but hey, sometimes you don't consciously notice things, but you do subconsciously notice things, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Mostly just warming up right now. Huh. We having a good time. Oh, that's right. It doesn't look like a gradient. I put it more of this color. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. All right, let's put some more detail on the clouds. I need to go find my. There's the cloud brush. Like, where did it go? Okay. Let's make these two, don't draw off of them. Base color, darker color. Actually, I just want to, might be easier. Make this all dark, then take the lighter color. And get all the edges. Yeah, that's easier. That makes more sense. And make this opaque. And the color, that's from the tower behind. Back and forth a bit. Let's get some good cloud shapes going. Grab both these. And I'll do the same thing. The green. Dark again. And whee! Oh, I could also. Ooh, I need to make it a little dark. I'll make it more yellow. And then brush density needs to go down. So I want a stronger effect in some spots, but not in others. Okay, because it's green, it just kind of looks foresty. I have, I've done a little bit of watercolor. I've done oil painting. I really do not like oil painting because it takes forever to dry. And I just want to draw. But actual, like, painting is the same as pretty much everything else. It's not much different from other kinds of painting as far as I know. But yeah, I personally dislike oil painting just because I don't like waiting. When I'm like, I have ideas, I have to draw, I have a clear image in my head. What do you mean I can't? It's gonna mess everything up. It's kind of annoying. Okay. But yeah, I actually do have oil paintings, and I gave them to my folks, and they have them in their house now. So my mama, she very much likes to show them off. Or so I'm told. She's just like, look what my baby did. Very happy about it. I think actually, because my twin sister Saboria also has done some artwork, and I think pretty much except maybe one or two things in our house that are just like purely, well, my parents' house, why did I say ours? Is me and my sister's work. I guess I still think of my parents' house as my house. So yeah, it's just me and my sister's work. Cause my mom's just like, why would I need it? Some other people's art. Look at my daughter's art. I don't need anything else. My mom may be a little biased. But that's okay. I think being biased toward your kids' art is that's acceptable. I think that's a fine bias to have. I don't think. Is this what I want? Yeah, that's the one I wanted. I keep thinking the brush I want is the oil paint, but it's not, it's a gouache. Which, yeah, that's how you pronounce that word. Wait, color stretch? Oh, let's see. I haven't messed around with that in a while. I don't really know what it does, to be honest. Is that like layering things up? If I do this. Oh yeah. Okay. Probably that. Wait, okay, hold on. Do that. That's with a higher, really much higher. If I go down, will it? Yeah, oh, okay. Maybe, no, that looks about the same. It's much further down. I don't know what that setting does. I'm just gonna leave it off, essentially. Just like, what does this do? I don't know. Oh well. No, I don't think I'll stick to the gouache. I'll turn that off because I'm gonna draw off. And see if we can get this into looking like a big old clock tower. With a rounded roof. I will erase the pointy bits in a moment. Not too terrible at drawing clouds if I just have like a puffy, wispy brush. I did try making my own brushes, but haven't been entirely too successful. It's kind of funny because I had Fire Alpaca before Clip Studio Art, and I made a lot of brushes in Fire Alpaca. It was much more straightforward, and I almost think there's some detriment to not being, well, it's like, sure, you have more options, but there's a learning curve. Oh, wait, no, I want, where did my brush go? Oh, I hit the spray instead of whoops. Whoops. Wait, okay. I know your paint and you don't like getting the other colors. Should probably be, actually. Oh. Thank you, cat. Is everything okay? Oh, okay. It's fine. Okay. Things got knocked over. I think the stream was fine. The stream looks... Ah. Okay. Hold on. Ah, jeez. The light got turned off. Okay, there. Light's on again. Alright. It's hard to see my face if the light's off. Okay. Everything's still okay? Yeah, that still says green. Okay. Yeah. Okay, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Just worry frets. I'm like, oh, when things go wrong. Oh. Okay, are you okay, computer? My computer does not like switching between OBS window and Clip Studio very much at times, but okay, I think we're okay. I don't know. All of my sketches right now are people. Maybe I should make this blurrier. Oh wait, I need to turn this off, and I need to turn this off, or else it will not do what I want it to do. Okay. That much fuzzier? Okay, yeah. Okay, and then make this even more fuzzier and fluffy and stuff. Okay, gotta wait. I think it's fully. Yeah, that gives a slight bit more of depth. Okay, well, I'm still working on this, so if I make it fuzzy, it's not gonna go. Wait, a different color. Tone. Hue. Let's see. Is there a better hue? Hue. Hue. That sounds like a silly laugh. Just hue. A little saturation, but I like this one. That, okay. Okay, that's better. No, I was on the right one already. I need to pay attention more, but okay. You know, wait. Why is this separate? I have a clipping. I already forgot why I did that. I have no idea why I did that. Oh well. Oh right, I wanted to do like windows. Immediately forgot. I'm a little tired today, evidently. Slow day is a slow day though. Gotta keep on trying and trucking along. Did I just hear my cat sneeze? Where is my cat? They're clearly nearby. I think I just heard them sneeze. No. That actually might be a puppy. Nope. Nope, it was a cat. I just saw them. It was my little crow. She just crawled up on the window. She's a good little kitty. She's... How old is she? It is April. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there is, but I'm just kind of going in rough. I want it to kind of look sketchy, but just so... See, it's this one, and... Oop. Oh, wait, it's not going to show because it's... How do you know? Oh, because I have that on. I'm dumb. Ta-da! It's a circle. No, I'm just freehanding it just because... I guess simply put, aesthetic. But yes, I very much can, and I need to make it this much darker for the shading. Use the fuzzy brush. It's like wet blender, and like it makes it look fuzzy. Like actual fuzzy. Not like fuzzy as in blurry, but fuzzy as in this looks like it feel like a kitten. I've drawn something like this before, thinking on it. But I just kind of like this. Maybe I should lower... Actually, no, yeah. Lower everything down. Yeah. Composition-wise, that probably works a little better, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing, though. This brown. And what time should I make it? Oop. Oop. You select one layer so it actually knows where to draw. What should I draw next? Make it like midnight. Both hands are over. It's so crooked. Oh well. Warm up drawing, warm up drawing. That's supposed to be perfect. Like that. And then like this. I guess it doesn't really look like two hands overlapping. Oh well. Oh well. I'll just make... Oh wait. I need to do this so it's one layer. Ew. Too blurry. Yeah. That. We should blur out the stars. Would that help? Okay. Wait. Oh, it's on a separate layer, that's why. Okay. It's like it's not blurring. It's because it's a separate layer. Do that all the time. All the time. Okay. I'll just warm up. One. Just save. Okay. Just got a little fun just doing whatever I feel like. Warm up. Let's see. I probably should have tried that box ideal I was mentioning before. Ooh, I needed stretch here. Maybe, let me look. Let's see. Who do I have in my refs? Not that you guys can see. I'm sorry. Let's see. I think I had... Where is she? I can't find the sketch. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm like, it shouldn't be that far down. Vivian from the 1,000-Year-Old Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year-Old Door. I want to draw her. I could draw her a background. Ooh, do I want to use like... So you get her pretty late in the game. Let's up the contrast. Quickly, because I don't think you guys can see the preview. Don't think so. Okay. big do I want her? Maybe like she's kind of standing somewhere and happy? Where'd she be? I don't really want to draw a rogue port looking place. Maybe fancy looking place. What is the last area even called? I need a reference. Like the last dungeon where you fight the final boss in? What is that called? Let me look. Typing on my phone. Okay, last dungeon. Ooh, let's spell dungeon correctly, maybe. It'll help my poor phone. It'll help my poor phone. Okay. Last dungeon. Keeper. Keeper. Mario. The 1,000-year-old door. Abbreviated. No, I don't want... Oh, Palace of Shadow. Yeah, okay. Palace of Shadow. This was called. Okay, I don't need last dungeon. I need... Palace of Shadow. Shadow. Is that a thinking like, is it A or is it no? Man, I'm a little out of it. Ooh, yeah, I like that architecture. Yeah. Really, this main area. Have you ever played it? It's the... I think you have a battle with some of the other shades here. Okay. I'm going to do... I think I'll do like a little silhouette more. Oops, that's not it. Oh, what do I want? Turn up. It's underneath. It's right there. Okay. Don't make it purple. Let's see. On this layer, I don't want to draw over my sketch, but I do want just the basic shapes here quickly. It's like I'm drawing a pear. Of cute little legs. I just wanted her to look really cute and round because she is really cute and round. I think Vivian is my favorite companion from 1,000-Year-Old Door. I like her. Miss Mouse is pretty fun, but she doesn't have too much dialogue after a point, which is kind of a bummer. I like Umbella, and there's... What's his name? Bombery? What was the bomb's name? Okay, I like all the companions. We had, I think it's Coops. I like a lot of them. There's Flurry. How do I say this? Flurry of Wind. There we go. Okay, I got a little basic shape. Maybe I make it lighter. Like, it's a little too contrasty. That's going to get distracting, I'm sure. A little too contrasty. Okay. Now, let me grab my reference. It's going to make a bunch of sounds, possibly, because I'm grabbing my phone, and I have a bunch of things off my phone. Okay. Can I open this image and... Oop! Oh, come on. Yeah, open image in new tab. That's what I wanted to do in my phone's being a butt, because I'm gonna zoom in. Yay. Those are cool little lamps. How would I draw this? Okay, it's like that. Oh, they're little crowns. Okay, that's cool. Okay, here. Quick little sketchy placement stuff. Let's go. Let's see. I got to the end of my cough drop. Hold on. Nam 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 nam. You're like a pupper when you give it peanut butter. The last little goopy bit. It gets goopy at the last little bit of the cough drop. My throat's feeling okay now. It doesn't feel dried out anymore, so it helped. Yay! I don't have to worry about that. Oop, wrong button. That button. Okay, so there's like steps, and then there's a little platform that's like the top, because the bridge on a side view kind of looks like this. So then it has stairs there, and then it flattens out for a bit. Okay, and that's like plaza. Looks like you can go around this, and oh, okay. It has like a little niche out like this. Then across the way. It's not. So it'd be kind of like, I don't have what's in front of it, so I'm just gonna wing it. Then yeah, that's across the way. This is across the way. I have no idea what the view would be the other side was, but that's okay. I think there's like a star statue in the front, but I think it's further away, so you can't see it. I'm gonna take some artistic liberties here, though. I think the railing. I'm just marking where places are, where things are. I'm drawing a place. These are things in the place. Okay. Then kind of like that, and then that. Like the other side? Question mark. And then they have these cool lampposts. Okay, maybe I'll make the railing higher. I don't know. Yeah, they're like, how tall are these? These would be pretty tall. Yeah, they got this circly doodad, and then little things off of it that are all shaped like this curve bit here. But it doesn't look that way when it's going towards you. And then they have like a little floating gem. Yeah, and then they have a ring. And in here, they have some kind of pattern in there, but the picture is too pixelated for me to tell. So again, artistic liberty. Maybe it's just a place styled like that, because it is called the Palace of Shadow, and Vivian is a little shade lady. Which I also know about Vivian, by the way. If you know, you know. I think it's neat. I was mentioning how she was my favorite character. Like one of my favorite characters in this. A friend of mine, and they're like, "Do you know?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do," and I think that's even more neat. Because yeah. It's more implied in the Japanese, but like Vivian's like a trans lady, and I'm like, that's cool. That makes me like her even more. She's adorable and precious, and I like her. Her abilities are also hecka useful. You can spy on things, which I think that's also part of the reason why I like it so much, because she lets you have this, like, the part of the story you get her in, you end up being like a detective, and that's really fun. I really like detective games, but unfortunately, I think a lot of that kind of look around and solve and figure out what the heck's going on is mostly in horror games now, and I can watch horror games perfectly fine. I've even, like, watched horror games before. Like, I've relaxed by watching horror games before I go to sleep, and I sleep like a baby. But playing them? Absolutely not. Do not. Absolutely not. I am not relaxed at all. I hate playing horror games. But I can watch them just fine. Okay. What would Vivian like? She has such a simple design. She's got, like, she just has a stripy hat. What would she like? I'm gonna... What would she like? It's like a little pattern. Maybe a flower? I could make a flower that's kind of star-shaped, because stars are important in this game. Not a surprise there. It's a Mario game. Gotta go on the right layer. Okay, there it is. Wait, why does it feel like it's lighter than the other one? I don't know. I didn't layer. I'm like, what did I do? I don't know. Okay. So that'll be the foreground, kind of? Foreground bit into the midground. Then in the background, it's gray. Don't want to fight Vivian's color. Maybe in the background, yeah, have like, this is Vivian lives here. It's styled after the shade Shadow Palace because she's a shade, so I think she would like that aesthetic. Yeah, I should be able to. Well, I mean, after plotting this out, I guess. I don't know why I didn't just fill in the shape and just use the fill bucket tool. Oh well, it gives texture to the drawing. That's more fun. I want to have a very desaturated red because grab another reference here. EDD. Wait, what is that? Oh, somebody recreated that area in Minecraft. That's what that is. Good job, random person. I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, recreation. Alice Shadow. It's making me think of Hooktail's castle, but I think that's more of just how the game is set up. I didn't realize how many crowns were in here, and I'm looking at the architecture and I'm like, they hid so many crowns in here. You know, if I would put color on this, which I may or may not do, I haven't even worked on the previous drawings because I've been, the previous drawings being the dessert dresses. They're still how I left them in the stream. I've been busy. I haven't had the chance. I should go back and finish. I should do that today, maybe. But I also have other things. No, I still have other things I need to be doing. Look like a cake. I wonder, maybe I should make, like, have the scope up. Because, I don't remember the word for them. It's not railing. There's a word. If there's like a railing for around the roof, and it's not because people can walk up there. So it's like it's not a proper railing. It's just for decoration. There's a word for it. Do not remember it right now. At all. I can't even be like, I think it was this. Can I look it up? Nope. Nope. Head empty. Yeah, have this drapey. Drapey. Oop. I keep nudging my mic and it's slowly turning my mic. Okay. This lighter, and then have like a little star. That's maybe? I don't think that's the one I want. That's not the word I wanted to use. I mean, it's I do know what that is. That is kind of... It is similar at the very least. I wouldn't know the difference. Okay. Okay, yeah, there. Let's I'm gonna make Vivian a little darker and saturation here. There we go. Now she stands out. Do that for Vivian. I did want to draw Vivian. Exit out of that. Give this save as. You won't be able to see what I'm doing for a second. Just because I have that set up to be that way. Vivian. Say Vivian House. I can give it a better name later, but okay. Here's a sketch. Sketchy, sketchy, sketch. Okay, thinking on it, I'm like, do I even have, like, I don't think I have a PDF of my little fairy. Let's see, what do I want? I want to open up this. Yeah? Okay, yeah. And that's a folder. Hold on. There's a button. There's an option. Flatten everything. Hello, Alice! Welcome! And also hello to anyone that's snuck in here. I can't tell how many people are watching. I don't have that up. I have one monitor. So I can only see so much. What is it? Merge. Yeah, merge. Flatten image. Here we go. Not that you can see. But I copy that. Exit out. No save. And I can... There we go. I can stick her in here. Make her tiny. I wonder, wait, no, I did. Oh, I am in the okay, I'm just being dumb. Go like this. There we go. That makes my brain happy. It's just kind of like she's not really, but eh. Really. Hey. Let's see. I need a picture of a jacaranda. Whoop! My pen fell. Baluster. Yeah, I think it's baluster. Yeah, baluster railing. That's the word they used. I think. Okay. Like, I have other things in the search. Now the search. Gotta clear it out. Okay. Jacaranda. Yeah, jacaranda tree. Tulip. Oh, it doesn't look too much different from a tulip tree. It definitely has different flowers, but okay. I just need a reference, so I kind of have some idea of what I'm doing. Even though it's going to be close up. I need... Hold on. I have close up on the flowers. Okay, yeah, there's a close up on the flowers. They are kind of... what is it? Trumpet shape. Alright. Let's get some basic shapes in here quickly. EDD. Draw a jacaranda tree for little jacaranda fairy. My little fairy jacaranda is named after the tree. Because that won't be confusing at all. I haven't also done Live2D in a bit. I've been at a loss of what I should make next. I'm like, I have a few options. I don't need options. That's kind of my problem. Like, what do I draw first? I have choices. What if I want to draw first? So I don't need any more. Don't give me any more, please. Yeah, I think I might try to draw a dude next because I have... My first model I put up was Maggie. He's a boyo. He's a femboy. He's a cute boy too. But then goodbye, little sticky note. One of my sticky notes just fell. I'll hopefully remember to pick that up later. Fell behind my things. Which one was that? Well, that was just the note to remind to draw my own glasses in. What? Should I give drawing it? No! No! Don't! No! Don't do that. I'm just gonna use the leaves here. Give... hold on. Oh. Like this. Because I know I'm not drawing leaves, but if I draw in everything, it's... Wait, no, move down. Jeez. These are just in the back, and they're kind of actual. These leaves. I'm not speaking very well. This leaf brush is kind of in the shape of the flowers, so in the back, those would be fine. Maybe some in the mid. Okay. What I want to do is make these back ones a little more blue. Hue, yeah, hue and saturation. Make that, yeah, blue there. Oh, hello, Purr Factory. You want to purr into the mic? It's Kuro, tiny little black kitty. Hi, you coming for a visit? She doesn't know what's going on. She's like, what? Why is my person putting a thing in my face? Just confusedly purring into the mic. I have no idea if that picked up or not. She was just confused though. How to confuse your cat? Shove things into their face. Which honestly, fair. I'd be confused too. Okay. Then just draw some more. How are these connected? They're just kind of in spindly little branches. Okay, they're not like grouped up in grape style. Okay, and I'll just do detailing later. Maybe. Drawing flowers. Drawing trumpet kind of flowers. I'm very sleepy. That's the only thought going through my brain right now. Is like, I'm sleepy. I need a nap after this. Not really, though. If I take a nap, I won't be able to sleep later. I'll stay up too. And that's not gonna help either. Oh, I'm drawing this all in the wrong layer. Oh, great. I wanted to make another layer and I didn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll just make some flowers up at the top. In view. I think that will give the effect. Because I don't want to put too much detail. You don't need to put like copious amounts of detail to get across what something is. At least that's what people who have given a few, I've seen giving a few how to draw background tips. Because just like, yeah, you don't need to draw everything. You just kind of like my Live2D fairy model. Yeah, it's pretty cute. I need to make a couple more models because then I could do like show off in real time some of the models. I mean, I could technically do that right now, but I rather have a specific stream for it so people don't come over and be like, who is this? And I'm like, hi, I'm showing off the models I've made. I'm not a VTuber mama though. None of these have, this is just models that have turned out well enough. I'm almost comfortable enough in doing Live2D to make models for other people, but I also need to set up commissions first before I am able to take any commissions. But I would really, really, really like it if I got to be a VTuber mama. That would be awesome. That is a goal. That is absolutely a goal. I would like to be a VTuber mama. Cause then I can be like, baby! Look at my baby. I am definitely would be definitely. This is gonna make people sad, but I'm like, I am definitely a Major Hughes type. I'm just like, look at my baby! I'm so proud of them. Assuming if the person commissioning me doesn't mind that sort of thing. I mean, I've got different interests than I don't want to bother them. Just because they're like, I like this person's art style and stuff, but yeah. I would like if I had a VTuber kid. Little VTuber kid. Are the colors on the gray and white checkerboard your... What? I don't have any though. I don't have any babies. Oh, you mean down here. I forgot to squish that down. I don't want it to completely disappear because then it'll mess up my setup. But yeah, this is my reference window here. Should have probably made that bigger anyway, because I am not using a reference now. I am just, it'd be nice to have the full drawing on the side. Okay, Jacaranda needs to be like, should be more like, yay big? Compared to this tree? So, but yes, the side here, wait, am I in front of it? Oh wait, yeah, no, I'm down. That is in fact my color palette. I haven't released that. I meant to, but I haven't. I mean, I don't really need to, I guess. I don't think there's anyone drawing me. But yeah, that is my color palette. I just keep it on that because it's just what do I want to say? It's just kind of like, it's not too distracting. I just found out registration's open for one of my favorite conventions next year. Oh! You know what? Yeah. I need to look at that. I need to look at convention stuff too. I also, oop, what did I do? Oh, I hit the transform. I've been doing that. I've been hitting transform. Opening the transformation menu instead of hitting the merge down. How annoying. Oop, nope, nope. That's not what I want. I want the picture. Okay. Phone, will you stop pulling up the menu before I can hit anything and let me say open the image in another view so I can zoom in, okay? I need to see the color of the trunk of the tree. It's kind of a dark red-brown. Okay. Probably in this kind of area of color? Okay. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. I hope you get your tickets. Or, well, I'm assuming it's tickets. Is that what they call it? Pre-registered tickets? Get your tickets. It's so big. It's like, I don't want to move fast. Ooh. Don't know why the pencil brush gets so sluggish when I make it past a certain width. I guess it's probably due to the settings. At the same time, I am the confused. Oh, I know what I should do. I should do this. Where is my leaves? Leafy, 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 leafy. Tickets. Yeah, get your tickets there, Alice. I do cosplay. I do go to conventions too. So I know it's fun. Well, I find it fun too, I should say. Can be fun. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually, what am I saying? Pretty sure. I know it's for absolute fact that's not for everybody. But it can be very fun. Yep, it's a tree. I am drawing things. I'm drawing jacaranda tree for my little jacaranda fairy. And hello, Lord Theo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I want a lighter color. That's what I want. Move it over a bit. Yeah, mechanical brush. Mechanical pencil brushes. Ooh, too big, actually, right now. Smaller. Yeah, there we go. Let's put some texture. Yeah, the little fairy's on the side. It's right here. This is gonna be our home. I'm gonna put a little fairy house in it. That's why I have her here. I'm like, how big do I want this? Actually, I should make the tree wider. Free transformation. Yeah, it's gonna be what I want. I think I made it too skinny. Just make it bigger. Oh wait, no, the liquid tool might be better. Yeah. Stretch this out. It's not too terribly... not a species of tree that's terribly, like... It's no oak tree. Ooh, gotta turn that off. Here we go. Oh, it's opaque. It's still opaque. I mean, the opacity's down. It's transparent. Opaque means it's solid. My brain loves getting that confused in my head. I always view this opacity slider as a transparency slider. I didn't hear of what... Like, I never heard of the word before, so I just thought it's synonymous with transparency, and it's not. It's synonymous with, solid. Opacity means you cannot see through it. It's opaque. It is not see-through. And all that. Okay, that's kind of looking a gesture of bark. Or gesture, what am I saying? What is the word I want? What's the word I want? Idea. It gives the idea of bark. There we go. That works. Where is the spray? Let's do some shading. Okay. Oh, another thing I've been kind of working on, because I am trying to think about prints and things, though I don't know how popular these would be, but I kind of have some plans at the ready. And I might I honestly just want to make them for the fun of it too. Be a good practice, I suppose, the bare minimum. So I want to make some Kentucky Hitman Reborn posters based on the different arcs. So one of them I'm going to have to do abbreviation just because I'm like, the name of the arc is kind of a spoiler for what happens in the arc, so... What is it? I think it's TYL is the abbreviation for it's the fourth. Yeah, it's the fourth arc. Fourth arc, which is, for anyone who doesn't know, Kentucky Hitman Reborn is a manga, and it got an anime adaptation. Didn't adapt everything in the manga. The manga came out in, what was it? 2004, and it ran till 2012, which it did finish. It did finish. It is a completed series. It didn't get dropped or anything. And the mangaka is a lady, which I didn't know for the longest time. And I only got into the series, I think, like 2013? So I got into the series when it was already all the way out. I just had people translating it, which is really kind of the only way it's the only way you can read it past... It's because I think, what is it? It got somewhere, it has 45 volumes, but I think only like somewhere around 16, it could be a little more than that, got translated into English. So you can't even read the series fully, and it never even got subtitles in Japanese, let alone, be dubbed in English. So For as hard to get to this series was, I do remember in my first few conventions that there were a lot of people cosplaying the characters. And I had no idea who they were, because this was back like in 2009, I think? Yeah, it would be like 2009, 10, 11, and 12. I had zero idea who these people were. But looking back through my memories, I'm like, I saw cosplayers of this character. They're from here. Because let's see, it was... I know there was like 5 people one time in a whole group together that cosplay. Let's see, his name is Lambo in his little cow suit. And I was so confused. I just thought it was like, oh, maybe it's just a funny, oh yeah, it's in an animal suit, haha, just being silly and random and stuff. No, it was a legitimate character. And I hadn't the foggiest idea. And so then I ended up picking up Kentucky Hammer Report and reading it, and then Lambo shows up. And I'm like, oh my god, it's a little cow dude! I saw a whole group of cosplayers cosplaying this guy. It was like a whole group of friends cosplay this tiny little cow 5-year-old. And I'm just like, I know what you are! I got stupid excited. But there's also been murmurs for, like, even since last year, and even a little bit this year, about a reboot, but that's also... I did mention that it was released in... The manga started publication in 2004, so its 20th anniversary is next year. So I'm like, I can't tell if it's just fans hoping for more on the 20th anniversary, or is this like actually going to happen? There's actually been leaks. I have no idea. But one can hope. One can most certainly hope. I would honestly really enjoy if it got a reboot, or like a proper anime that followed after the story, because it's definitely, the anime was definitely made in the time when the manga wasn't fully out, and they just like, they didn't just wait like they do I think nowadays. They're like, oh yeah, the manga isn't fully out, so yeah, we'll have hiatuses because people won't mind us waiting for the manga to update some more. And I think that's also part of the reason why manga nowadays is written so crunch. It's because, like, if it gets popular, and it's like, it's going to have an anime, and they need it to have content for the anime out and not catch up to it. And honestly, the poor mangakas, I feel bad for them. It's such an unhealthy lifestyle. But I'm like, I still want to read your stuff, and I know that's your dream too, is make manga, but I wish it was better. There's not much I can do about it, to be honest. But yeah, I definitely recommend Kentucky Hitman Reborn. It's really good. And there's still there was actually new merch released this year, and I was shocked. There has consistently been merchandise released. I know there was even oh, how long ago was that? Is it 2018? It had a crossover with like a clothes brand, and I was real shocked hearing that. I don't even know how I managed to hear that. So of course it's like a Japanese only thing. I don't know how I got this information. I really like it. It's a good series. I should say it starts off as a parody of shonen tropes. Like, just the genre of... for the time, too, mind you. So don't go, but this isn't tropey anymore. I'm just like, well, it was more of a thing back in the day. It's like, it's coming up on its 20th anniversary. There was different tropes back then. But it's also kind of like going against the norm. Like, I know people are like, whoa, we have these soft boy archetypes being the main character, like Deku, I think, is the poster child at the moment, but there's people who are like, Wait, did you not hear about Suna? Who's the main character of Kentucky Hitman Reborn? Tree. I drew a tree. That actually, the shadows doesn't look, this is not looking half bad. I'm kind of surprised. I'm usually much worse at drawing backgrounds, to be honest. Brutally honest. I'm doing something right, I guess. Yay? Yay progress? I can say yay about that, right? No, that doesn't look like this guy. I think I need... Look at this. Okay, I'm also probably too far back. Hey. No, I think the problem is I need to make that lighter. Yeah. It's more of a problem. A bit lighter. Yeah, there. Might be a little too bright now, but oh well, I'll take that over being a little too dark. E. Yay! I can say yay and be happy about progress. I've been given permission. I'm being silly. Just to be absolutely clear. Being silly. Clouds. What do you do? Alright. For a little bit more relevant, one of the openings for Kentucky Hitman Reborn has, some of the lyrics are, and I'll always keep on drawing. And that's one of, like, the main lyrics of the song. So I've actually listened to that opening on repeat while I'm drawing. And I think that's kind of funny. I mean, it's really fitting. It's pretty, like, obvious. Like, of course you would be listening to this. Man, I like that series. Like, I can't even say it was nostalgic. I was fully grown when I got into this. It's not like childhood nostalgia. It was pretty good. Maybe I want to use a different color. Okay, yeah. Boop. Let's have a gray. Really gray blue. Like, I want to some contrast. I want to have some contrast in the cloud layers, but okay. Make that later. This is looking like whenever I use this brush, I layer it up like that. It makes me think of Chinese ink paintings. Yeah, I did say Chinese. Okay. Sometimes I say Japanese when I want to say Chinese, and then I say Chinese when I want to say Japanese, and it's like, I don't know what my brain's doing, but it does this. I know they're separate things. You don't need to tell me that. You might need to tell that to my subconscious, though. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it's doing. Kind of like a tree on the hill, I guess. Kind of, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna blur the whole cloud. I almost said branch for some reason, and I'm talking about a cloud. I don't know what my brain is doing. When you want your brain to work properly, very much so. I'm gonna have Jacaranda there. She's just been here for a size reference, by the way. I mean, I did deform it so she looks warped, so, but... Okay. What is this layer? Okay, that is... front... flowers... This is, I'm guessing the detailed, yeah, it's the detailed flowers. Ooh. Wait, is this off? Oh gosh, that's off. Oh, it doesn't have power. Oh no, my fan doesn't have power. That's not ideal. What happened? Okay, hold on. Let's see, what kind of silly face do I want to make? Because I need to step away for a second. Okay. Be like... silly face achieved. That looks so silly. Okay, let me look at my wires here. I'm trying to figure out what came unplugged. isn't it working? Yep. Okay, I got it. I got it. No more scrunchy, grumpy face. As silly as that kind of looked. Okay. Yeah, the wire got loose. I had to plug it back in front. So it's working again. I was like, why is my laptop getting so warm? The fan should be on. I'm like, oh wait, it's not on. That got jumbled earlier. Okay, how is my laptop actually doing? It's not gonna try to, okay, no. It's not trying to KO itself, thank goodness. It's getting cooler again, okay. We're good. We're good. Alrighty. I'm surprised I got this. I'm still surprised I got this looking as good as it is. Where's my grass brush? It's in here, I think. Grass brush. That's ground. That's cracked. Grass patch. Here we go. That's the one I wanted. Good. Okay, it's probably... Okay, I don't want to clip that. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Nutty kitty. I think that's solid. Okay, now can I clip this down? Yeah, okay. I'm mostly clipping it down, not because I really need to, but just it's a way to organize my layers here. I do that sometimes. But yes. Wires got loose. I got knocked into. Thankfully, I guess one saving grace is I wasn't playing on my Switch. So okay, maybe I need to make this darker. How do I get it? Okay, it's just gonna color jitter, isn't it? Change blush tip. Turn this off. We'll just stay. Okay, that makes it say one color. That's what I want right now. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Like, I'm trying to put some detail in front of this. It's not working if it's color shifting. Like, I don't need it to color shift right now, thank you. Thank you for making that an option. That is... Actually... Oh, that's an opacity. Okay, I need a... I thought I already moved it all the way up. I did not. Make it smaller. No. So let's see... Okay, that's better. Even though there's not much of a difference, I can tell. Makes me happy, I guess. Oop. Okay. I'm like, computer needs to think a second. Now, whenever my laptop starts being like, I need to think, I'm like, hands off. Hands off. Usually makes it happier. Or, well, maybe not happier per se, but less likely to glitch itself out and like kick you out of everything you were doing. Which, speaking of, I should probably save this. I haven't at all. Okay. Let's see. Jacaranda home. There we go. Okay, now. Make new layer. First off, and then. You know, I don't know if there's any mushrooms down where these trees grow, so I'll just like... Well, actually, they should be like really much smaller. This. Though also fairy houses tend to be like bigger on the inside than the outside. I don't know. Trying to think, I'm like, what would she... Well, clearly she'd have wood, because... Yeah, but... Doing a different color, because... At the very least, I can change it to more of the tree color later, in a moment. But right now, I'm leaving it a very much different color because I need to see what I'm doing. So I could make it wildly different. Maybe actually not blue. Pink. Maybe more purple. I don't know. What is color? That'd be, yeah, yellow. There we go. This would be little house. And as like, it's kind of tilted down though. I don't really want it tilted, making it look like it's tilting down. Okay, straighten that side out. To make it the correct erase brush, and then that out. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Little landing. Actually, it's just the whole front. A landing in the front. I need to make it more squished. Okay, that. And then Vtuber. Get the perspective. Oop. Went too far back. Went too far back. Okay. Now steps. I don't know. Just because I feel like steppies. Because I think it would be fun to have it like around the tree. I can't really see that. Like, I don't know, mouse friends, maybe? The mice could just climb up the tree, too. Well, other tiny people that cannot... I guess it'd be more like a stair ladder. I don't think I'm making it. E? Okay, maybe I need to make smaller steps thinking on it. Like, how would I do the scaling? Thinner steps. It's gonna be like kind of pointing at you, then around. Make it more down. I need to. How to use stairs? Okay. The more architectural it gets, the worse I'm at it. Evidently. How do I do stairs? Little tiny stairs. Wee. Who would come to visit that it would need stairs and couldn't just like climb the bark of the tree? Maybe miniaturized people? Like, I'm tiny and I need help because I'm not used to being this small. Yeah, maybe that. That definitely has been done before. I do know of a few fairy movies where it's like, they're tiny little fairies. But, and then people get shrunk down. I think probably the most well-known would be Ferngully. I've never actually watched that. I've watched a movie review of it, which is why it's the only reason why I know anything that happens in that movie. I don't think it's really my cup of tea. I'm like, I think I would need some amount of nostalgia for this to enjoy it. Well, if I wanted to enjoy it. I don't think it's a bad movie, I just don't think it's for me. Okay. Have the last of the steps. Go down on this bit. So you go do-do-do-do-do-do. Then do-do-do. There's a lot of steps. Get fit. Or fly, or know how to be a climbing creature. was gonna have a hard time getting up to her house. And... Oop, nope. I guess I'll just make a darker... Yeah, that's good, that's good. Yeah, next model, Live2D model. That's also got me thinking. I think I'll do another dude. I wonder if I should redo... I've never posted this model. But there's a model I did. I only rigged his head to figure out kind of like the head movements. Just because I was like, every time I needed to work on something, I made another model. I'm like, I'm gonna do a face. Okay, I know how to do the face now. I'm gonna make another model so I can learn how to do head movements and how like to attach it. How to do toggles. I did not do his cape well, though, because he has a cape. He's a Count of Shadows. I don't think I have any artwork of him. Actually, hold on. I used DeviantArt for a while, but then... I miss kind of the old DeviantArt, because it was run by, like, a small group of people that were, you know, they either knew artists personally... or they were artists themselves, and they didn't make always the best choices because, well, yeah. But they were at least trying and they could bounce back, but now DeviantArt's run by a corporation, and surprise, surprise, it's yet another cruddy corporation. I'm like, I miss the old management. They didn't do, like, I know back in the day, there was this whole debacle about, oh, DeviantArt's stealing art and all that, but, like, there was 2 instances of it, and one of them was literally had nothing to do with DeviantArt, because it was a bad contract, and the only reason why I know this is because the person put a post about it. Like, the person themselves is like, no, that's not what's going on, it's just, I messed up, and got a bad contract. That's what's going on now. And that was for the Adventure Time Totoro bus stop. Oh, no. Did I say Totoro? Totoro? The Studio Ghibli movie with the big gray creature. Is it Totoro? But yeah. Fairy treehouse should have mushrooms. They don't always have to have mushrooms. They're usually it's flowers. And I don't really want to put mushrooms on the tree. Even though mushrooms help trees, when they're growing out of a tree, that's not exactly good. Usually, but yeah. So, read your contracts, folks. Please, even if you're excited. You'll get your, And I also wanted to bring this up because it's kind of art related. As an artist, you need to keep this stuff in mind. Because the other problem was somebody got in a huge biff over how their shirt designs were stolen off of DeviantArt and they were being sold everywhere. Well, the shirt designs ended up being different colored zodiac signs, and if you went Homestuck, yes, they were Homestuck shirts. And I'm like, hun, zodiac signs and colors, even when combined, are still public domain. Anyone can make these shirts. And it's legal. You cannot copyright this. It's always going to be in public domain. And when like 136 thereabouts countries follow US copyright laws, yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't live in the city. I haven't gotten to coloring yet, Margaret. Calm down. I am blocking where I want features right now. I haven't gotten to coloring in specifics. Please give me a moment here. Yes! I will argue with my chat. I'm all in jest, all in good fun, okay? At least I hope so. Anyway. But yes, I will get to the more fantastical features later. It's just I'm not good at drawing houses. Give me a minute Give me some time here, man, to draw out the details. I promise you'll get your fantastical elements. Just right now, I need to figure out how I'm going to do some logistics kind of things here. But anyway, yeah, read your contracts and okay, public domain. Oh my goodness, public domain. Okay, for music, I know that, like, public domain and copyright. For public domain, yeah, you can pretty much do anything. Like, Red Riding Hood's in public domain, robots are, like, public domain. If you combine the two, that can get you out of public domain. So combining two public domain things can make it not public domain anymore. But, not always. It's not guaranteed. And that's just like free to draw. I will say for music-wise, just because the song is public domain doesn't mean the actual like say the song is for like a 1910 song, which is very firmly within public domain, unless like somebody was updating the copyright or whatever, but that's usually doesn't happen. I mean, this is over 100 years ago. People have different tastes in music, so it's not necessarily worth keeping the copyright. But anyway, main point being, yeah, I don't know why that's always my go-to example for how public domain works, but it is in copyright. So copyright-wise, that song in like the music is like anyone can use it. You don't need to do any royalties or talk to somebody and get permission. Hopefully if they let you do it for free, but you don't need to do any of that. The thing is, somebody who made a cover, you know, even if it's like one-to-one to the sheet music, that's not public domain. That music will not be public domain because it's somebody's rendition of a song. That's why covers are so popular and whatnot. It's like, sure, the song is, but you can't copyright somebody's cover or rendition or what have you of it. That's not how copyright is set up. And let me tell you about copyrights. Again, 136 countries follow, so even though I'm only familiar with American copyright, you can bet your... it's definitely... You can bet your biscuits it's going to apply to you to some extent still. Especially if you're trying to sell in US markets. So, you know, listen up. And hey, maybe this will also be very similar to wherever your laws are in a different country. So, you know, still listen up. This will give you at least a jumping off point to looking things up to say, does this apply to me too? Yay or nay it. I'm gonna have these be windows. Well, it's important to know. You don't want to like spend like 4 hours a day for a whole week on something that is very accurate to the show or book series or whatever the official designs are, only to find out you legally don't own it. And the company who does own it can just grab your art and just use it however they want, because that's copyright. That's what, and technically fan art is illegal. Like, straight up, fan art is illegal. If somebody has a copyright to this, which in US law, like, Jacaranda here, like, I own the copyright to her. I haven't given it away because I created her, and if she's not, like, super like some other design, I own her design. Technically, if you draw her, it's infringing on my copyright, but do I care? No. It's usually if only people are being jerks about it, would I care? And that's how companies, by and large, unless you're Disney, work. Because, yeah, try to do any Disney fan art and it will immediately get taken down. Unless they're, like, the... Yeah, anyway, Disney is a freaking nightmare about copyright, and I don't know how I want to do these windows. I think I'm just gonna make it like warbly, kind of watery kind of glass. Like how old glass is, and second thought. I will have mossy roof. Just do this. How I make a note of myself, I want the mossy roof. Just make it a little fluffy looking. Ooh, I can put flowers on the top. Maybe a few mushrooms. I'm not making it off at the sides of the tree. There we go. That's going to be the base. But, let's see. Where was I? I asked copyright. To put distinctly, even though it's vague, if anything is not 10% different, at least 10% different, and you can bet your biscuits that it's going to depend on the judges and who's looking what 10% is. Is it just changing the color? Do you have to change an actual, like, feature shape? You know, good luck with that. But it's 10%. If it's not 10% from the official art, like different, okay, I'm not gonna be able to say that. But if it's not 10% different, it's going to fall under the copyrights holder jurisdiction, and it will not legally be your art. So, again, most companies, Disney being the only really exception I know of personally, but there's definitely others, I just don't hear of them, it's going to be like, no, that art is theirs. And legally, anyone could do this. They just prefer not to, because ticking off the people who make fan art, which is, you know, kind of your, do fairies make glass or 5 pieces? I guess they could. I mean, they could, like, melt it just the same. They could find glass and then melt it down, I guess. I don't know the logistics of it. I just want to I just want her to have little glass windows. Well, my little fairy girl have glass windows. Yeah, if you don't have it 10% different, you're in copyright zone there. Which I'm sure a lot of... I have mentioned this to a few artists now, and they have always been shocked. And I'm like, yeah, you technically don't own your art. A company can just come in and use it. They just tend not to, because ticking off your fan base is never a good idea. And honestly, it's just not worth it, because think about how many fans are drawing fan art. If you took legal action against them all, that costs just astronomical amounts of money, and you would get absolutely nowhere. So yeah, it's most companies will not act upon it unless it's like you're stepping on their toes, I guess, to put simply, just so I'm not into this blathering about this too much longer. But yeah. Well, of course I have. I want to sell art, and I'm like, what are my laws? What are the laws? That's always the first thing I go to. That's why it's been hard for doing this business stuff. I haven't just, like, opened up commissions, because, like, oh, you just need to make a count on this site to take people's money and, you know, put it in this place. And I'm like, no, I'm looking at the laws behind this, because if something goes wrong, I want to know, you know, I want to know. I'm not jumping into this blind and finding out when something goes wrong. That's just not how I work. I'm a cautious person. But yeah. Definitely learn public domain. I guess in short, learn public domain. Read your contracts. Because, yeah, you don't want to sign a bad one. And no copyright laws. Oh my goodness, know those. Because that's gonna affect probably more of most people's art, because people like fan art, and that's also makes it easy for people to find you if they can type in, you know, their favorite characters in, or whatever series is interesting at the moment, and it pulls up your fan art of it. So definitely, definitely look up copyright, look up what public domain is, you know, what falls in and out of it. You know, what if you do a rendition, will it be in public domain still of, you know, a public domain thing, or will it fall under your, you know, will it fall under your copyright? You should probably know this. It would probably do you well. So definitely do that. Well, I would strongly suggest you do. So yeah, there's my few cents. I'm gonna make this a window. There's Leona's tips and tricks, is learn your legal rights. Seriously. It gets scary if something goes wrong. Plus then if somebody tries to bully you, and you're like, ah, heck no, I know my rights, you can back off, or you can just look at them and go, oh, sure, you're gonna sue me for this? I dare you! Let's see how many lawyers laugh in your face. So seriously, look up the laws and stuff. I'd strongly suggest it. At the very least, you can be sassy about it if you ever need to bring it up. That's always fun. Mossy. I don't know if this is probably not the correct moss, but I'm gonna work with it anyway. Artistic license. Give me a break here. Oh wait, I need to make this not transparent. It is opaque. I need to make it not transparent. I'm going to get so confused with my words today, aren't I? But yeah. I'm tempted to make a video just talking about how you really need to read your contracts. You really need to know what is public domain, what is copyright. Just because I think there's artists out there who probably would be very appreciative if I did that. But I'll see if I get actually around to it or not. I'm very busy lately, but it is something I want to do. Just because so many people don't even know to, like, look into this kind of stuff. Like, they don't think about it, and I don't blame them. I mean, they just want to look up, you know, want to draw their art. They don't want to have to worry about all this legal stuff. But I might, just because it's so important. It's so important. It can save you so much heartache and stuff. Especially if somebody's a jerk, because it's like, oh, this is really close to one of my artworks. You can't do that, because I know there's been artists who've taken down their drawings because some let's just say not so great person that happens to be good at art comes along and gets all butthurt that, oh wow, they're not as original as I thought they were. And I'm just, you know, that's nice, but that's, you know, not how it works. And just because you came up with an idea and think you're so original, because surely you're the only one who's ever thought of doing this. No one else could have possibly thought of this beforehand. Or also recently come up with similar conclusions, you know, before or after, and never heard it before. But it's like, no, people can think of it too. People can look at similar source material or inspirations and come to similar conclusions. I've seen it happen outside of the artistic field, in and out of the field, really. Like, you're in the wrong spot if you want to be the one and only, to be honest. There you go. There's my little bits of wisdom. Know your copyright. Know what public domain is. See what does and doesn't apply to you. For crying out loud, read your contracts. I know they're wordy and lengthy, but anyone who doesn't allow you to read it, I'm gonna break it to you and say they're probably not worth working for. Because that's just scummy, to be honest. That's just real sketchy and scummy. But anyway, I'm drawing a fairy house. To go back on topic and completely off topic, all in one. This is turning out better than I thought it would again. I am kind of surprised. I really wasn't expecting to turn out as good. I even have gotten better at drawing without me noticing. How? I have no idea. I'm like, I wouldn't have felt comfortable with this before. I feel like I would have been so much worse. Nope. I'm doing good. I don't know how, but yay? It's just confused yay. That's my feelings right now. Confused yay. I'm like, how? I'm usually just not good at all, and how am I being this good? I don't know. I keep having moments like this on stream. I was like, I was not expecting such a good outcome, but here we are. I have video evidence too. Eh. I wonder if there are other stories around the world that have something we could call fairies. You know, tiny little creatures with insect-like wings. Well, tiny little humanoids with insect-like wings. Because I definitely know on, honestly, I don't know if it's Gaelic or Celtic, but I think it's Celtic? Yeah, I think it's Celtic. Celtic has all kinds of fae. It would be a lot more interesting if certain things didn't happen, if we got more, well, just keep simple. Got more, source material. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Source material from these, legends and stuff. But I think, what is it called? Magnus Bride? I think the person yeah, it is Magnus Bride. The person who writes it has a degree in, like, Celtic mythology. So that's where they get their inspiration from. They got a degree in Celtic mythology and became a mangaka and wrote a story involving a lot of Celtic mythology. And I'm just like, respect. You did well enough, it hasn't even an anime adaptation, so... If you like fae-related things, not just fairies, but fae, which is where the word fairy comes from, but it's a lot more broader term. In case you didn't know that, fae is a very broad term. It's just kind of like saying a particular brand of supernatural creature. It's like saying ghost. There's a bunch of types of ghosts. Most people... Well, I guess there's not. They're like, there's good ghosts and there's malevolent ghosts. Sometimes it just... some cultures just don't have a robust supernatural system. Not meaning the show. Not meaning the show, which I did not get into that. It was not for me. So it's gotta be good enough, at least. So many people liked it. So many people liked it. It's really hard not to notice how much people liked it. And I think I want to do the balcony on a different layer. Yeah. I got so many plans. I'm just thinking, I'm like, I have so many plans and I'm drawing and then I'm like thinking of my plans. My brain's just going all over the place, not gonna lie. Maybe I should take a nap. I've got other things to do today, though. I'm just gonna open up some accounts for things. Or at least look into opening accounts for certain things. Because I want to... I know it'll take a bit for me to be able to open up a store. But it does look like I should be able to open up commissions and be fine. So I want to open that up as soon as I can. It's feasible. But I have to go through all the logistics of that. And I was hoping to work on some of that today. Yes. Maybe not Live2D commissions yet. I want to get a couple more models under my belt. I just figured out how to do the head tilt movement. Like, I can't do that on this one. I can't do that right now on here. I don't have it rigged. But I just figured out how to do that. With actually Jacaranda here, I figured out how to set up the, what are they called? Deformers. For anyone who knows Live2D, I finally figured out how to set up the deformers correctly. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with that, but I was. Yeah. Might redo my Count of Shadow. And I also want to redo him because for some reason his arm length kept looking off. Like, I made him not have his cape on. And his arms look perfectly fine length. But I put his cape back on, and for some reason, it made his arms look too short. And I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. I don't know what's going on there. Honestly, don't. But I managed to do it. Okay. So I'm going to have to adjust, I think, his design. Because, yeah. I don't know what I managed to do, but clearly I need to work on something. I don't know. He has a lot of dark, being the Count of Shadows, he has a lot of dark color, like very black and very dark grays. Because I wanted to make it so that he kind of blends into the dark, even without, like, even his skin is gray. But he has very, very light-colored eyes, which was by design, because I wanted it to be like eyes in the dark. Like, you know, a kitty cat's eyes. Have that kind of effect. So yeah. I think I'm gonna have to add some details and maybe make some color adjustments for him before I decide to put him into turn him into another model again that hopefully won't have it look like his arms be so wonky. Because I even went back and checked. I'm like, where are his fingertips landing? And it's about mid-thigh, which is where you more or less want them to be, depending on if you want your character to actually have shorter arms or longer arms or whatever. But it's like, you want it to be about somewhere mid-thigh fingertips. I'm like, I did it right. I did how I usually do, but why does it look so weird? And I'm like, I don't know. But I'll need to draw him again. With that in mind, maybe I should put cuffs or something. I could pull up the drawing, but I don't want to because I am a little embarrassed about it. Also won't lie about that. We're getting to the end here though. And got one drawing kind of done. Just need to... I should be able to finish, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. I zoomed in a little too much. I'm like, I could zoom in and do finer details, but I need to remember I'm viewing it more like this, and I don't need to be super duper detailed. And I zoomed in a bit too much again. That's been a problem with me. I'll put too many details. Or maybe not too many details, but I'll put details in for something and you can't really see them. And it's not even like I'm doing super fine details. It's just like, it's not very noticeable, even subconsciously kind of thing. And I need to stop working so much on something that doesn't even have good results. Or, maybe not, that's not probably the best way to phrase it, worthwhile results. It's like, it's still good, but it's just not worth doing. Okay, I think I got the actual house portion done. Let's see. Have like a branch, maybe loop around? Yeah. Be more branchy. This is a fairy house after Oh, I should make this more opaque. Or transparent. I should make this more transparent. Change the opacity. That's what I guess I should say. My brain might be happier with me. It doesn't matter if the line's not perfectly straight. I am drawing little twiggy things. Twigs don't need to be perfectly straight or smooth and whatever. So, that's fine. Okay. Tilt the image. Whoa. I've also been thinking about doing speed draws. Something like video. Wait, not video. Record. Record is the word I want. Jeez. Record, myself drawing. I think Clip Studio. Yeah. Clip Studio Paint has a built-in thing for that. And it just records the whole canvas. I don't think it zooms in or anything. And I do not have a video editing software that can do that. You can only trim and stuff. I have a very, very, very limited video editing software, which is functional enough. Functional enough for me. I do want to open up commissions, because I mentioned that before, but I do want to make Live2D commissions. I do want to have normal I draw something commissions, maybe. I do want to have a store. One day. Okay. I want the bottom of the balcony to be under everything, and I'm going to make it the same color as the door. And suddenly I just realized I'm hungry. I ate beforehand. I know it's been nearly 2 hours, but I usually don't get this hungry if I've eaten beforehand. Why, self? Okay. I'm just confused. Today is a lot of confusion. It's giving helpful tip. Well, hopefully helpful. Hopefully helpful. Hopefully gives you a jumping off point with the copyright and, public domain. And reading your contracts. Oh my goodness, read your contracts. I will say that as many times as I need to. Because I know people really hate reading nowadays. You really need to sometimes. So maybe you wouldn't be so bad reading things if you actually got good at it. Read more. Need it to read contracts. And that's even not... If you're not an artist, that's kind of good advice. Always read your contracts. You don't want to be getting a house and then have something in the house. Or just like anything, really. I guess nowadays, any kind of legal stuff. Should be able to... If you don't want to hire a lawyer every time, you should be able to have enough reading comprehension to understand what it's saying. Even though I'm one to talk, I was looking up laws and stuff, and I needed to take headache medicine afterward because I legitimately was getting a headache reading all this stuff. So yeah, you don't need to come out say like, if it's so hard to read. I'm like, I know. It literally gave me a headache. I was at it for an hour and a half and I got a headache afterward. So yeah. It's not easy. I definitely know that, but having some understanding of it is undeniably helpful. Prevents getting scammed. Which isn't always as easy as just finding the liar, because somebody can tell you the truth. It's just not like all of the truth, and you can still get scammed. So learn as much as you can, even if it's kind of the basics of something. It'll catch somebody. You'll be able to catch people who aren't lying, but they also aren't giving the full image. And that will definitely save you some heartache, I will say. If you can, even if it's unrelated, if you can catch somebody often says like half-truths or not the whole story, or like you could explain that better, it's kind of, that wasn't a good explanation, that gives them the wrong impression, then you can avoid scammers who use that kind of stuff to their advantage. I'm just saying. Stay safe, y'all. I care about you guys. I really do. I want to spread information and be like, hey, were you aware of this? Because I know at one point I wasn't. And that's why I have the habit of always looking into the legal stuff now. Not that I had anything bad happen to me, so don't worry about that. I didn't have anything bad happen to me. I just heard enough stories, and I'm definitely the type of person I'm like, no, if I hear it enough, I'll look into it myself. And it's definitely a problem. So make sure you check things. Check the legal stuff behind it before you do something. You might save your own bacon. Metaphorically speaking. Which is always a good thing to do, in my opinion. Well, maybe not always, but... No, I think... Take... a little reference out. No, that's the bottom. That's the reference. Oop. No, that's the floor. Okay, come on, move down. Okay, now you're working how I want you to. Just... let's see. Copy this. This is the floor. Paste this. So we still have that. Then I can take this away. Delete that section. And I can color these different by turning on this little thing. Now I can get it sort of the proper color. Just move this over. It's not perfect. I know it's not perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm not trying for perfection here. I am just drawing for some fun. Okay, and I also put... oop, that was the house. There we go. Little fairy. Okay, that is still on the layer. Still on the layer I want to work on. Good, good, good. Yeah. I'm just giving all this advice, and then I'm like, I'm still klutzy. I'm like, just because you're smart doesn't mean you're always competent. Good golly gosh. Another thing to note, just because somebody can't do everything, you're like, I know this. I'm like, doesn't mean they can't. There is actually... I learned this in a business class out of all places. But, we had a section, like one class day, about how you need to listen to those who are actually, like, doing the work and stuff. Because they're in the, you know, they're doing the work. They're in this field. They're doing this job. They will pick up things because they did the job. You know, wow, shocking. People learning and having ideas about how to do something more efficiently because they've been doing it and they would like to be more efficient, but they just need like a tool or something or some system in place that everyone knows about to work better. Yeah. I'm sure we wish we had more bosses that took that into consideration. But we did have a section on it. I would be surprised if it stuck with some of the other people. But it was definitely my business class harped on as something really important. Because just because you have the higher job position, or you should be more in the know of this or that, doesn't mean that someone who maybe is still a student in college, or maybe they're at a lower job position, won't know, you know, I guess it's kind of like the Ratatouille thing. If you've ever watched Ratatouille, it's the Ratatouille lesson is, a good idea can pretty much come anywhere in this case, instead of anyone can cook, but it's like, the main lesson is kind of like, you'd be surprised about the kind of people who can learn how to cook, you know, to fine dining. That peasant out in the boonies has the capability of cooking just as well as somebody in some super rich mansion in a town and stuff, and they've got city learning or whatever. It's like, yeah, just because you've got the fancy education and you lived in a mansion doesn't mean that person out in the boonies who kind of just jury-rigged half their things they might know more than you because they had to do so much. They had to do more problem solving. They had to be more creative. So they can come up with these better ideas simply because they're used to working around issues. I don't think many people realize that. It's just creative thinking is not just good for art. It's good for all kinds, anything you do. It's being creative is super useful because it's creative problem solving is, you know, problem solving done creatively. And when you get effective about doing that without it just being like kind of dangerous or halfway janky, like you may end up coming with a pretty cool idea. So yeah, don't underestimate creativity. It might lead you down new roads. That's why it's good to learn from a little bit of everything. At least in my opinion. If you haven't noticed throughout the stream, I like learning things. Okay. But it is 4 where I am, which means I've been streaming for about 2 hours. So, I'm gonna be calling it here. And thank you all so much for coming. Seriously. Give me a like if you liked the video. I know it was more chill and I was a little more spacey today, but I hope it was a relaxing, just laid back kind of stream for y'all. Because unfortunately, I am I'm low energy today. I won't lie, I'm low energy. I know I am. But I hope it was a laid back stream for y'all. Yeah, and if you've been watching my videos, do consider subscribing. I would appreciate it if you stuck around, or at the very least, keep coming back. You don't have to subscribe. I'm just very much grateful if you keep coming back. But yeah, for now, I will have to be saying adieu. You know, farewell, sayonara, and all of that. Because it is at the end of the stream. So, bye-bye! I hope we catch y'all later.